Did you know that some simple changes to your daily habits can boost your testosterone? Stick around because I'm about to reveal some scientifically proven methods to actually boost your testosterone without the need for expensive supplements or methods that will impact your health negatively. So to start off, what does testosterone do? Well, testosterone is a crucial hormone that plays a significant role in muscle mass, bone density, fat distribution, and your mood. As we know, there are synthetic options available. These will have a great negative impact on your health, so we want to optimize this naturally for safer and more sustainable results. First up, we got strength training. So here we're talking about movements like squats, deadlifts, bench press, pull-ups, big compound movements. These will promote greater hormonal responses than, let's say, isolation exercises, but you can also get some increase in testosterone from high intensity interval training, and this will also give you better heart health. So be sure to just throw a little bit of cardio in your workout routine. This will help you with your overall health and testosterone levels. Next up, we got sleep. So a lack of sleep can negatively impact your testosterone levels. Chronic sleep deprivation can lead to a decrease in daytime testosterone by up to 15%. So it's crucial that we get enough sleep, and this will also make sure that we're recovered in the best way possible. Some tips for better sleep is a consistent schedule. Go to sleep and wake up at the same time every day. Your sleep environment is a big factor, so try to keep your room cool, dark and quiet. And if you need to, use some white noise. I sometimes just use my phone and YouTube and search for sleep music or sleep noise, and something good will pop up to keep my mind from racing if I got a lot to think about. Have some kind of pre-sleep routine. I usually recommend that you turn off any screens with blue lights and stuff like that for an hour before you go to bed. Try to wind down and not do any stressful activities. I'm pretty bad myself at not looking at screens before going to sleep, but we'll try to get better together. You also want to limit stimulants. So this is things like caffeine or very large meals. Even though you'll fall asleep, caffeine can have an impact on your sleep quality. Next up, we got a balanced diet. So things like zinc, magnesium, vitamin D, and healthy fats will help you boost testosterone. You can find zinc in oysters, beef, spinach, pumpkin seeds, and lentils. Magnesium you'll find in leafy greens, nuts, seeds, and whole grains. Vitamin D is found in fatty fish and fortified dairy products. Healthy fats help your hormone regulation as a whole, and you can find healthy fats in avocados, olive oil, nuts, fatty fish. Protein won't actually help your testosterone production. What it will do is support a larger amount of muscle mass. So with larger muscle mass, or more muscle mass rather, comes greater testosterone production. So be sure to get enough protein in your diet. Try to limit your intake of junk food, like processed food and sugars. You can have them in some quantities, just don't overdo it. Then you'll feel like shit. Stress management. Stress will spike your cortisol levels. Cortisol is bad for testosterone production. So if you're feeling stressed out, just try to take a day off during the week. You can try some other methods like meditation, yoga, reading books, stuff like that. But as a whole, just find something that works for you. It may be a hobby as well, to de-stress yourself and give you some time off, basically. Next up, we got sunlight. So we talked about vitamin D before. Try to get about 15 to 30 minutes of natural sunlight every day to get enough vitamin D from the sun. If you live in an area where sun exposure is really low, you can try to supplement with vitamin D. I would recommend though to get your blood work done first, so you know if your vitamin D levels are low, so you don't supplement with too much vitamin D. And this is because vitamin D is a fat soluble vitamin, and if you overconsume it, your body won't be able to take care of it in the correct way, and this might give you other health problems. Next up, we got women. So just having a conversation with an attractive woman will spike testosterone in men. A physical touch from an attractive woman will also spike your testosterone. Having sex also drives your testosterone levels up. Even surfing the web for adult content and watching an adult video might spike your testosterone. This will probably f*** up your dopamine receptors though, so I wouldn't recommend it. It's really easy to also get in a bad rut, so don't do that. But I want to be transparent here. There's a lot of other social media outlets that says it's bad for your testosterone. It's not. But if you're like me and this method is inaccessible to you, or with other words, you can't hold a conversation with a woman for more than 10 seconds before she runs away, and your little warrior have actually never seen real combat, don't stress. This will only give you an acute spike in testosterone, and it probably doesn't impact your levels that much during the day. So good news for us. Habits that hinder testosterone production. So an excessive alcohol consumption will degrade your testosterone levels, but in moderation you can definitely consume some alcohol. It won't fuck up your testosterone levels, but just don't make it excessive. That's really the key point to everything here. Things in excessive amounts will drop your testosterone, even the good things. But to have a glass or two of beer with your mates on a Friday won't really dip your testosterone that much. Another thing that will drop your testosterone is doing excessive amounts of cardio. This is because when you're training cardio, your body is put under a lot of stress, and it takes a lot of energy from your body. So this prolonged stress demand on your body will raise your cortisol, bringing your testosterone levels down. The best thing here is to have a balanced training program. So do a little bit of cardio, but don't overdo it. And now we're going to go into some popular methods that actually have very little to no scientific backing. First up, we have test boosters, over-the-counter testosterone boosters. These don't have any or very inconclusive scientific backing, so don't spend your hard-earned money on this. Next up, we got herbal supplements, so things like fenugreek, ashwagandha, stuff like that. Just like with the testosterone boosters, these have inconsistent results in studies, so I wouldn't go for this either. Special diets, for example, carnivore diet, intermittent fasting, low carb, high fat, or keto diet. There's really not any evidence of this either. Most of it is anecdotal, so I wouldn't count on this as a way to boost my testosterone. If you want to try some diet, fine, do it. But to know if it will have an impact on your testosterone, you gotta do blood work before and afterwards. Cold showers, they have, or cold water immersion rather, they have some health benefits. Testosterone increase is not one of them. And here is one of my favorites to debunk. This recent movement with Sigma males and stuff like that, semen retention, that it should boost your testosterone. These are just influencers trying to scam you to buy their books and courses. Don't fall for this bullshit. Semen retention won't give significant impact on your testosterone levels. There's no evidence for this. So just focus on the basics. To recap here, to naturally boost your testosterone in the most efficient way and also most easy way, focus on a good training program, getting enough sleep, around 7 to 9 hours. The usual recommendation there is a good recommendation. Maintain a balanced diet. If you're low on any of these micronutrients, get some supplements instead for them, and also manage your stress. These methods are simple, accessible, and backed by science. If you have the option, you can have sex as well. You're lucky. This will probably better your relationship as well. But if you're like me, no stress. It doesn't really do that much. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and comment what you want to see next on this channel. If you're wondering how much protein that you should eat per day and per meal, that video is coming up later this week, so be sure not to miss that one. Thank you very much for watching, and stay swole.